It's 5 o'clock somewhere. So if you want to enjoy this with a cocktail, hey, go for it. It's on your time. That's all good. Glad to be here with you, sharing a little bit of value. This week, my topics center around my conversation, the key points that I took from my conversation with Seth Madison. He is the founder of Future Sight. He's a keynote speaker. He's an author. We've known each other for years, known of each other, interacted. It was great to finally have a conversation with him via podcast. And we talked about, leadership. I've talked about that a couple of days. And one thing that we discussed was this difference in leadership. See, at one point, as I mentioned yesterday, if you caught that session, is I talked about how leaders used to know more and before. That was kind of a facet of leadership. And that's gotten some leaders in trouble. And see, now where we're at, instead of this prediction and control, I'm going to tell you exactly because I can see more and before. I'm thinking about like a coach, I'm a football fan. All right. Yeah. The good team, not the bad team. No. The good team. And when you think about a football coach making the play call, and if players don't do exactly what the coach calls, well, then they get in trouble. Now, great leaders know that they don't know exactly what's going to happen. They can set up a situation and say, this is the play call, but if conditions change, you have the autonomy, the power, and authority to adjust accordingly within the frame of how we operate. And see, that's empowerment. That's different than control. And yet, that's the world we find ourselves in today. So much changes. And as we learn more and see more, I think back, I shared this several weeks ago, what I learned coaching middle school football, and that was one of them. It's if I invite players into getting the big picture, they start to think forward, and then everything moves faster. If we want to move faster, we have to get away from prediction and control and move to empowerment and guidance. My thought of the day is this today. Empowerment and guidance are the tools of the modern leader. It's no longer, I'm going to control everything you do. You're going to get in trouble. People are going to leave for brighter, bolder, more enjoyable pastures. The grass isn't always greener, no. But maybe the fence isn't as hot. That's a cow term, a electric fence. Maybe the fence is just a nice little wood panel fence that you can rub up against and it's okay. You get zapped by an electric fence, you're running half a mile across the pasture. It hurts. And we have that in so many situations today. And the problem is that fence, it's always kind of not sure if it's there, it's moving. But if we're always scared of it, then we're not going to make the best decisions. We're going to operate out of fear. And leaders today that excel use empowerment and guidance. They know mistakes are going to happen. And instead of freaking out, they say, hey, it's okay. Let's learn through this. Thanks for being here today. Catch you next time. And